We start in Nigeria, which has officially gone into recession for the first time in more than 2 decades. Now, Nigeria has Africa's biggest population, about 180 million people, and the continent's second biggest economy. It's also oil-rich, so what's going wrong? Charlotte Dubinsky takes a look.
Around 60 years ago, oil was discovered in Nigeria. Since then, the country has pumped it out to fuel its economy. It accounts for 70% of Nigeria's GDP and more than 90% of its exports. But pressure on the industry has tightened over the last 2 years. Oil is now going for less than half compared to 2014, and it's teetering below $50 a barrel. And it's not just the price of oil that's causing Nigeria's headache. Insurgency in the Niger Delta is back on the rise, with militants blowing up pipelines and disrupting production. So the news that the country has slipped into recession hasn't come as a surprise. A week ago, its finance minister announced an injection of cash to try and revive the economy.
So far, we have spent on capital over 400 billion. That's between May, when the budget was signed, and today. And even as we leave here now, we're going for another capital allocation meeting where we're going to allocate another 60 billion. So we're pumping money into the economy at a very rapid rate.
But Nigeria's problems run deeper. Its currency, the naira, has been trading at record lows against the US dollar. It's slumped significantly since the country's central bank ended a 16-month peg to the dollar in June. That's led to a spike in inflation, which is now at an 11-year high of 17.1%. And hopes the cheaper naira would attract foreign investment have also been dashed. New figures show investment has declined by almost 90%, while imported capital, the goods and services bought from other countries, has also plummeted. In the 3 months to June, that was worth around $647 million, down by more than 75% compared to 2015. The government has outlined a strategy to cut its reliance on oil, but it will be a while before the country's people reap the benefit. Charlotte Dubinsky, TRT World.
Well, our reporter Fidelis Mbah is from Nigeria and sent us this update.
This has not come as a surprise to millions of Nigerians, given the economic challenges the country has faced in recent years. Nigeria was once the giant of Africa in terms of the economy, ranked as #1. But in recent years, we've had cases of so many people, in fact, millions of Nigerians out of job. We've had cases of problems of infrastructure, and the global slide in the price of oil prices greatly affected Nigeria because the country relies on about 70% for its income on oil sales, and this badly affected the country. President Muhammadu Buhari came to the, to the seat of power with so much promise. People were highly expectant that he would be able to turn things around, but so far it's been more like he's paying lip service to the promises that he made, because many people had expected him to perform magic, so to speak, but he's not been able to fix things right. Some have blamed it that he doesn't have a robust economic plan for the country, but his advisors have said that this problem is not peculiar to his administration, because the country has been in economic crisis over the years and that he inherited a lot of problems. And for now, many people are actually more like feeling that this is further adding salt to injury. The Nigerian government has been talking about diversifying the economy since it came into power in 2015. They have been talking about diversifying into agriculture and also harnessing the mineral resources of the country. In fact, many youths in the country who are actually out of job have been encouraged to take up agriculture. And then they've also been talk about building more infrastructure, trying to also improve on the ones that have been existing before, and trying to improve things like power supply, which has been a major source of concern for many Nigerians, and that has also discouraged entrepreneurs from doing business in the country.